Good morning, Coaster Spotters. It is day 5 of the European Mega Trip. It is August 16th, and we are back at Disneyland Paris. We're here for early entry. I did sleep in a little bit, so I am about a half an hour late for it. But that's okay. We're going to go into Walt Disney Studios, start out the day there, and hit up some things I hadn't had a chance to do before. Take a couple more rides on Rock and Roller Coaster before it closes forever. To be rethemed into another ride, of course. And take in the park a little bit. Probably see that stunt show. Then we're going to move over to Disneyland, where we'll spend the majority of the evening. So let's go ahead through security and get inside. Alright, I gotta say, that was the fastest I've ever gotten into a Disney park through security and ticketing. That was pretty amazing. So, at least the day is starting out well there. We're gonna investigate the line for crushes, single rider, and then do the Terre. Probably have a meal here today. Something I don't usually do at parks, but I'm gonna be here all day, so kind of have to.
Vous venez d'entrer dans la 4e dimension.
Alright, just did first ride on Paris's Tower of Terror, and it's good, it's okay, it's fine. The funny thing is, this is the first time I've ridden Tower of Terror since I really became, like, immersed into the Disney culture and all that stuff. Before, I was just, like, a casual observer, and I wasn't really all that big into theme parks. Yeah, the last time I rode a Tower of Terror was 2016 or 2013, excuse me, at California. So, all the effects, I now understand how they work, so they're still cool, but they didn't, like, shock me and, like, amaze me like they would have before. As far as the ride goes, fight me on this one, but it feels like a giant frog hopper, the intensity. So, I know how tall it is, but it certainly doesn't feel like you're that tall ever. I know most people who ride this probably think the exact opposite, but being a seasoned ride enthusiast, that's how I felt. So, alrighty. We are going to move on to Rock and Roller Coaster and get a ride this time with the soundtrack, as long as no one, takes out their phone. Now, would I do Tower of Terror again to wrap that up? Maybe one more time on this trip. Yeah, we'll do it one more time on this trip. Crush I might do again. Ratatouille, I definitely need to give it another try. As you heard my thoughts from the first Disneyland vlog, I didn't think it was amazing. I thought it was okay, but not amazing. So, let's move on. And I might grab a FastPass ticket for later. Yeah, why don't I? So, first of all, I'll have to consult the footage, but when I edit it. But was this crane here on Monday? I don't think it was. Anyways, Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. Yeah, it's okay. I think whatever they do to it will probably be better than what it is now. So I think it can only get better. The seat backs are really uncomfortable. It's like, it feels like you're sitting, your back is against like two semicircles. So it's really uncomfortable. Headbanging wise, like I got none. It's fine. Hopefully they do replace the trains though with the vest trains, because those will be more comfortable absolutely no matter what. And it's like they don't even care about Aerosmith anymore, right? Not even playing Aerosmith. So we're gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna do that tram tour thing. So I'm gonna make a comparison, Rock and Roller Coaster to another music ride, Rip Ride Rocket. I like Rip Ride Rocket more. I also just rediscovered that I might, I try to say fairly unbiased, but I might be becoming a little bit of a Universal fanboy. I still love Disney just as much, but obviously I go to Universal a heck of a lot more. But that's a lot due to cost and the whole overall experience of dealing with crowds. Universal crowds are so much more manageable than Disney crowds. So, but Rock and Roller Coaster, you know, if it was at a Cedar Fair park, it'd be really good. But at a Disney park, once you're in the ride building, it feels a little underwhelming. So whatever they do to it, I can only imagine it will improve it. But hopefully it's not just projections and they do some practical things. So we will see. Looks like, oh God, it looks like the GP has just been let in, which doesn't fare well for me for the studio tour. This park right now, seeing how small it is and how much they're doing to it, it is literally like at least 25% construction walls. So, not a very good impression. And the walls I just passed recently were just plain walls, no theming to them to make them look nicer. So that's disappointing. Alright, Hollywood Studio tram tour. Looks like it's 30 minutes. Maybe that's just what they do at the beginning, I don't know. Because there's like no one in line. It's probably going to take 30 minutes. I believe it's pretty long. So. Alright, looks like I might be on the first tram tour. So, everything is going good.
Indeed, it's our pleasure to be your guides on the Behind the Magic Studio tour. Today, we're going to focus on the talented people who work behind the camera to make the magic, the mayhem, and the locusts. Environment of a studio backlot, like the set you see here from the dinosaur production Dinotopia. They also added the story's biggest stars, the dinosaurs.
Allez, tant pis, on y va.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are making a short stop on the special effects set. Remain correctly seated, thank you.
Now that you've passed your trial by fire and water, and earthquake, I suppose you're entitled to see just how those effects were put together. And after the earthquake and fires, we opened 3 gates at the top, sending 265,000 litres of water crashing into the truck. And us. Well, you. I'm the dry studio.
Juste un petit lustrage de temps en temps.
Do you recognize those famous...
Alright, let's talk about the tram tour. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I wouldn't wait very long for it, but I enjoyed it. It was nice. You know, they had the Catastrophe Canyon, basically, thing that used to be at Walt Disney World, so that was cool to experience. I don't know if I ever did that when I was little. I might have. I probably did. But I was so little that I don't remember it. We're going back to, like, the 90s, so it's been a long time. So that was cool, and then the whole set for that dragon thing was cool, but ultimately it is definitely dated. You can tell that it was built in 1992, and they haven't really upgraded it much since then. So we're gonna try to go get some fast passes for Ratatouille. Kind of interested in that. And they do have a food festival going on. So we're gonna check that out a little bit today. I think right now I am hungry. I didn't really have much of a breakfast. So, and the prices are reasonable. Ooh, cod fritters, coconut flan. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. So we're gonna try some things out. This area does look fantastic, but I don't know. A French area in France seems dumb. All right, so this is like cheese, potato, ham, or ricotta and ham. I have no idea if I'm gonna like this. Let's give it a try. I like the wooden spoons. That's cool. It tastes like scalloped potatoes from what I know it back home. That's very, very good. So I'm gonna finish this up and then take a round around the Toy Story land. Yep, no thanks. I think Walt Disney World lucked out with the Slinky Dog attraction, that's for sure.
Wow! Slinky Dog almost caught his tail that time! Check your shoes.
So I don't know what to think about this Toy Story Playland. It's definitely small. I think it's cute. I think it's fine. I like the sign right here. Never even noticed that. So I've been thinking, there's a lot more parks in the world. Possibly ones I've already been to on this trip that are better than this park. And yet I pay $300 for an annual pass. So. But I didn't pay for this park. I pretty much paid for the other park. So I'm just thinking about the Wild West theme park that I went to yesterday, and that was fantastic. I had such a good time. Here, it's busy, it's crowded. A ride that would be walk-on at that park and better is a 20-minute wait here. Slowest Music Express ever. Interesting enough, it looks like it runs on like roller coaster track. It's hard to tell because the cars cover it up. But look at the wheels. Yeah, it's like roller coaster track. That's funny. This is cool right here. It parks right there. And then, look, the gates would come up right there. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's such a cool photo op. So apparently there's a cars area too, but that's unfortunately behind cover. That's unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen that. Obviously, it's nowhere near as good as California, and never will be. But there's Buzz. Buzz is pretty awesome. You know what would be cool? If you could talk to Buzz. Like the Talking Mountain or something like that. That'd be so cool.
Salutations, je suis Buzz l'éclair, ranger de l'espace.
Nope.
À votre service.
It is impressive how many times they, it is impressive how often cars come through here. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. You know, I complained yesterday that there was no coercion of theme at Walligator. I hate to say it, I feel the same way here. I mean, you go from Crush to Aladdin to Ratatouille to... It's like... I guess this is the backlot area? I don't know. There's no theme to this, which I guess the whole park is just, let's plop a lot of movie franchises down, and who cares about theme? Whatever. Just having a hard time accepting this place. And people said it was bad, and I was like, maybe they're just overstating it because they're like, you know, hardcore fans of Disney and Disney parks. But no, it's just... So they improved. A lot of comparisons to California's Adventure can be made to this place, but fortunately they have improved. Ooh, there's more food stuff. They have improved that, whereas this place is a little bit behind the game. But lots of good stuff is coming, so that's the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go get seated. The show starts in about 20 minutes. I don't feel like dealing with crowds and a crappy seat, so I'm only going to see this once, so I'm definitely going to wait a little bit early. I never saw this at Hollywood Studios because it was not built, and by the time... And I haven't been back to Hollywood Studios. I've only been to Hollywood Studios once. All right, here we go. Entering into the stadium. So, thoughts on Lights, Motor, Action, Stunt Show. Really enjoyed it. I know I've seen probably every single part of this in video form before, or clips, or the whole thing, so not much of it was a surprise. And you can just kind of tell how they're setting things up, how things were going to go. But it was really cool. I love the finale with that big wall curtain of fire. That was pretty intense. Amazing driving skills. So happy to finally see that after so many years and missing it in Florida altogether. So definitely one of the best parts of this park is that stunt show. This is quite possibly my favorite thing about Crush. Still is. That's all for special access. That's crazy. So it's 12:15. Just moseyed around, took a lot of photos. All right, we're gonna give this another try. I'm gonna be as open as possible to it, but I did not enjoy this the first time. I thought it was not great. I thought, well, Spider-Man is like 10 times better. And I don't know what to say. I probably would have been faster just doing single riders. So, second ride on Ratatouille. I think I was a little harsh on it the first time. I was probably just, it was a little bit from the exhaustion. It's a pretty good ride. I enjoy it. It's fun. The sets between the screens are really good. I like how it makes you feel like you're a mouse. That's the point of it, the scale of it. It's very impressive. That part I enjoy. I feel like they take too long to get into the screens, so that takes you out of the immersion a little bit too much. I feel like with Transformers and Spider-Man, you move from screen to screen so quickly that you don't have really time to process the fact that you're moving to a screen. Now, Ratatouille as a movie, I never really loved. I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was one of the stronger Pixar movies. So that might affect my opinion a little bit. But Spider-Man and Transformers, I'd take any day, all day over that. And I don't even really like the Transformers that it's based on. I just think for the ride itself, it's fun, it's thrilling. Obviously, this is not supposed to be a thrilling ride. I wish it had rotational motion. Like, I thought it would bounce, or maybe that's just not working today or this week. I don't know, but I don't understand. I thought there was supposed to be more motion on those vehicles. I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but I feel like there should be. So, all right, we're gonna move on over to Disneyland Park and spend pretty much about 7 to 8 hours there. My plan is to probably be in the car by 8. I'm doing 2 fairs tonight. One closes at 1 a.m., one closes at 2 a.m., but one of them is in the middle of Paris. So I want to allow for a lot of time so I don't run into, wow, somebody is really, oh, you're supposed to scream. Okay. You're supposed to scream into the scream thing. So that makes sense. I thought it was just a very dissatisfied child. Alright, and there's that Pixar Toy Story 4 advert. So as I said before, I definitely want to see that again when it comes out on video. But Ariel and I both decided we're not going to spend the money on it. And it's probably going to be out of theaters by the time I get back anyways. But if by some chance it is still in theaters, we might actually go. But to be honest with you, by the time I get back, it could be almost on video, the way things get released these days. Gonna take a quick look into here. Lots of Star Wars merchandise. I do love the enclosed area here. So, let's see what we have. Anything fun? Oh, I like the columns there. That's fun. Ooh. Hey, look, it's Pacific Pier, Santa Monica. And Herbie. Yeah. With Disney, like, half the fun of some of the experience can be is actually just going into the stores. Not even if you plan on buying anything, because trust me, I plan on buying absolutely nothing. Ooh, look at the Groot cell phone case. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Let's see how much it is. 25 euros. No thanks. My limit on a cell phone case is probably about 20 at most. So, that seems to be about it. Alright, I'm going to turn you off and take some photos and see you over at the other park.